Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good morning, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. We're keeping an eye on the system that is developing out to the west. This big trough that's dipping there. It's developing some rain showers. Our next system that will come through and will give us a chance for severe weather later on this evening. Behind that system will be a lot of cold air heading into the weekend and next week. But late storms look likely for tonight. Again, severe potential is there, so threat tracker all the way into the orange category. It's going to be windy today as well, gusts up to 45 miles per hour coming in from the southeast. Now, we do have some lingering showers and storms for the day tomorrow. Not much of a severe threat there, though. That should be out to our east. Then on Thursday, we're drier, but the winds continue. In fact, it's going to be a very windy week overall. Here's a look at the severe weather outlook and enhanced risk. That's a level 3 out of 5 risk for our western counties and pretty much all of western Iowa. It does include parts of southern Minnesota, Nebraska, and into Kansas. And then the level 2 out of 5 risk, that is in the yellow, which will cover our eastern counties. And with any storms that we see, all modes of severe weather will be possible. Now, most of today actually will be pretty quiet. We're going to see the cloud cover increasing, maybe a couple of showers from time to time. That warm front will lift through in the afternoon to evening hours, and that's going to juice up the atmosphere. We have a strong cap in place. That's some stable air that's going to be about a mile above the ground, and that's going to really suppress storm development until we can break down that cap about 5 or 7 o'clock. And we'll see these storms starting to develop really along that warm front and especially near that triple point where everything comes together near that low. These discrete supercells will have the potential to have some tornadoes, some large hail, and some damaging wind gusts. And those will likely track into our viewing area right around 9 o'clock, so there is that severe potential there. Now, that threat's still fairly uncertain. The more certain threat will come off of this line of storms that will develop along the cold front, and that will push across the state. We'll see it in our western counties by about 11 o'clock, and then by 3 a.m. it's into our eastern counties. That line is expected to weaken as it moves to the east, but with that, we're going to see our main threats being damaging wind gusts with maybe a few embedded tornadoes. And again, we'll see that weakening trend as the night goes on. But you do want to pay attention and have that weather radio on in case there are any warnings issued through the overnight hours. Finally, for tomorrow, the front passes by. And again, there may be a few scattered showers and a couple of storms, but no severe threat there. We look to dry out for tomorrow night. Winds again very strong for today, gusting up to 45 miles per hour. So yesterday it was a nice break from the winds. We get those back today. And unfortunately, the winds stay strong for the foreseeable future. We're talking all the way into the weekend. But as far as the temperatures go today, once the warm front passes, we climb all the way into the mid and upper 60s. These highs will come later on this evening. Dew points will get close to 60, so that's some pretty humid air. And that's why we see the chance for storms mainly through the overnight hours. And temperatures will drop down to the 40s and 50s once the storms pass by. In fact, temperatures keep going down for the day tomorrow. We're only going to see a high in the 40s for Thursday with partly cloudy skies. Still very windy to close out the week with highs in the 40s and lows right near 30. Or partly cloudy into Saturday. Then on Easter Sunday, chance for rain and snow. We just can't warm up. Staying in the 40s and 50s for next week with lows in the 20s and 30s. And it does look like maybe a couple of chances for rain there, especially by the middle of next week.